Life is a Boxing Match is a poetry piece that is all about being resilient. Many times in life, there's things that knock us down. We feel like we're going to continue to get hit with lies, with insecurity, and we're afraid to step back into places that we're afraid of, that created fear, or that we felt like we got knocked down. And so the concept that we had with this is there's a story in the Bible about David and Goliath, and David is a very unlikely character. He's kind of overseen. Not many people recognize him. He's smaller. So he's an unlikely kind of underdog character. And then there's Goliath, which a lot of fear, massive, big, viewed as powerful. And in the story, eventually, like, David overcomes Goliath. So Brian really plays this big character, more likely to win, more powerful. And I play this like, man, I'm getting beat up by life. Things are hard, but I'm not gonna quit.
When Alexis approached me, I was excited to be a part of the project, and fighting your demons is literally what I do on a daily basis. So this was a no-brainer for me. I'm a sole survivor of an attack in Iraq, and it's amazing how, what triggers you. But learning and through therapy and walking through this fire, you learn how to be triggered, but not to be taken by these emotions. I tried to take the rage and anger and give it to Alexis while we were shooting so that it would come through the way, her poetry did.
Shooting this was an act of resiliency in itself because it was 6 hours. My body was tired. I had to keep going. I really was getting knocked down. Like, we were working on the choreography of repeating the same choreography, but I do get hit in the face for some of those shots. And so it takes a mindset shift of being strong, that like, this is just temporary pain for the outcome of making an impact for others.
She was channeling all of her anger and her focus, and you could tell she was tired, but she wanted to keep pushing, and she was not hurt, but it was taking a lot out of her. It was several hours. I was exhausted myself. She was hitting me, let me tell you. She was hitting me. The headache I had that night was proof.
Another portion that's interesting is that I talk about how, like, God's your coach. He stepped in. It's a weird paradox. I'm seeking that voice inside. I'm slowing down, and I'm kind of trying to see, like, from a God's perspective. Like, if there's a coach who can see things that I can't see, what am I missing, and how can I win this fight? I'm fighting. I'm doing everything in my will and my power, but there is this kind of entity or thing that's also in the ring, kind of cheering me on and can see things that I can't see. So at the end, when I get knocked out, that's not the end of the story, right? The real win is getting up, because it's not about how many times you get knocked down, it's about how many times you get back up.
Walk through the fire, and that's ultimately what you have to do if you want to move past it. You can't just, you could say you let things go, but really you're putting it in a box and off to the side. Really what you have to do is sit with it and deal with these demons. Otherwise they will fester in other ways.
Whether you're in the middle of the fight being resilient, or whether you want to quit, or actually maybe you did quit and it's time to get back in the ring. And so this piece is just, really, if I could sum it up to one word, it's about being resilient.